So Gaza ceasefire deal reached between Israel-Hamas truce during Sunday. Rob, it looks like you got a video. Is that the one of Biden? If you do, prepare it. I'm going to read this real quick. A phased ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas will begin on Sunday, according to U.S. and Qatari officials, ending 15 months of war that killed over 46,000 Palestinians and displaced most of Gaza's 2.3 million residents. The 6 weeks truce includes Israel's gradual military withdrawal, the release of 33 Israeli hostages, and an exchange for Palestinian prisoners. U.S. President Joe Biden stated, this deal will halt the fighting in Gaza, surge much-needed humanitarian assistance and Palestinian civilians, and reunite the hostages with their families for more than 15 months. Qatari Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani announced the agreement in Doha, negotiated by Egypt, Qatar, and U.S. support with pacts. The pact follows an Israeli offensive launched after Hamas's October 7th attack. Adam.
Okay, so don't look now, as people are starting to get optimistic and be excited about this peace deal. Breaking news. Ceasefire deal in limbo as Hamas threatens to basically renege on the deal. So anyone that's ever heard me say you can't negotiate with terrorists, this is what the state of Israel is doing. My message to the Palestinians and the Palestinian people out there while they're trying to do this deal, and I'll just break down the deal real quick. You got to give the people of Palestine something to live for, because right now all they have is something to die for. When I had the argument with discussion with Bassem Youssef, I said you have to shift the focus from GDP to GDP. There's countries in the Middle East that are thriving. Look at what's going on in the UAE. Look at what's going on in Saudi with MBS. Look what's going on in Qatar. Look what's going on in Kuwait. There's no terrorism. There's economic prosperity. There's peace. There's nothing like that. In certain parts of the world, Palestinians, in Lebanon right now, God bless what's going on there, Syria, it's a mess. You have to give these people a greater cause than just killing other people and being a destroyer. There's builders and there's destroyers, and there's creators and there's people who just want to tear it all down. Right now, their sole objective is just tearing down Israel. They're not talking about building up Gaza. They don't build up, they build down. That's why they take in billions of dollars. They didn't build infrastructure. They didn't build parks. They didn't build hospitals. They didn't build nursery schools. They didn't build any of that. They built tunnels. So if you want to break down the deal, if it even gets to phase 3, there's 3 phases of the deal. Phase 1, they're going to have a 6 weeks of ceasefire, which in my perspective, I don't even think that's going to last. Good luck telling terrorists not to shoot missiles into civilian zones. Good luck. We see what's going on with that. And then they're going to exchange hostages for prisoners. So it's just hostages, innocent people, for people in prison. So if they get to phase 2, which is a permanent end to the war, if they get to phase 3, which is the remains of hostages, you know what they're going to get? Think about this for a second. If they do these 3 things, 6 weeks, ceasefire, ending of the war, remains, do you know where they're going to end up? Exactly where they were October 6th of 2023. What the hell was the purpose of this war? Your city's been ruined. You've lost tens of thousands of people. You're going to get back to where you were October 6th. Nothing's happened. You've done nothing. You've accomplished nothing. And they talk about, all right, we're going to have this a prisoner exchange. What's the value of life between an Israeli and the Palestinians? This isn't my opinion. Look at the template. In 2011, there was a hostage exchange for 1 Israeli soldier. 1. Gilad Shalit. Do you know how many prisoners they swapped for this 1?
How many?
1? Take a guess. 1.
For one
For
prisoner?
1 Israeli prisoner.
How many?
1 Israeli hostage. How many Palestinian prisoners did they swap?
50.
50. Okay.
Was it?
No, you're close.
Okay.
You're close. How many? What do you think, Tom?
Well,
Do you know the answer?
No.
Just say the answer.
No, but I remembered it being like 30, 50. I don't
Okay,
remember the
go
exact
ahead.
number.
What do you think the
it was
number
like
was?
10
All I know is
Just
you
take
said
it.
you're going to be quick, and I'm sitting here waiting
Just
to
take
see.
a guess.
1,000.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
For 1,000 Palestinian prisoners,
Yeah.
you get 1 Israeli life. So they're dictating what the demands are. Do I think this ceasefire is going to work?
You
No.
don't think it's going to work?
I don't think it's going to work.
Not
I
even
think
under
it's-
Trump.
Under Trump, We're going to see what happens. I'm saying this deal right now.
Okay, I got you.
I don't think this is
So
going to
by the
happen.
way, this is the Qatari Prime Minister. Look
Yes.
who he's giving credit to. Go for it. We just talked about him right now. Go for it.
And captives in order to establish a ceasefire, a permanent ceasefire,
Roll or
in
literally.
addition
Oh
to the
my
delivery
God.
of intense relief aid into our brothers in Gaza Strip. Here, at the outset, I would like to extend appreciation to our partners in Egypt, the United States, namely the U.S. elects envoy, Mr. Steve Witkoff, and the Middle East and Northeast coordinator, in Mr. Brett McGurk, for their extensive effort that have yielded in and
Did he say Trump? Rob, did he say
I
Trump?
didn't see Trump in there.
Oh, okay.
I think he said president-elect. Do you see that?
He said
Yeah.
president-elect. So he's talking about President Trump. And then, by the way, now play the clip of Biden taking credit for this, if you could.
I'm sure.
So watch this one here, folks.
Will hold. I'm confident. Thank you.
Books credit for this, Mr. President, you or Trump?
Is that a joke?
Is that a joke? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
As if Trump had nothing to do with this.
Yeah. So this is the part
Blinken.
that's just kind of funny when you're going through this and taking credit. By the way, you know what this reminds me of? One president, Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
But in that moment, it was different. It happened right before President Reagan became president, and President Reagan kind of gave a little bit of credit to Carter. In this case, he's taking credit, saying it's because of us that they did this. And it doesn't seem like it's even happening anyways. If you're at Valuetainment, we like to make predictions, okay? And we have a lot of fun with predictions. If you watch the podcast, we make predictions. We play the game of predictions. So, do you think you're pretty good at making predictions? Do you yourself? You're like, I'm very good at making predictions. Well, guess what? We're playing a game. And it's the first 100 days of Donald Trump as a president. And we're playing this game on VTnews.ai with a leaders bulletin, with a contest, with recognition at the end, with prizes at the end. And here's how it works. Every day, VTnews.ai is going to post a prediction for you to make on the website, and you go out there and make the predictions yourself. And by the way, to participate, all you have to do is put your email there. It's free. You don't have to do anything else. For some of you that want to take advantage of all the features that VTnews.ai gives, upgrade, use it. We use VTnews.ai for our podcast all the time. And here's how it works. It's starting today. And the way the scoring system works is the sooner you make the predictions, like Tom is doing it right now to get the highest scores. Look, he's doing it right now. He's not even waiting for us. Tom's been doing this so fast because he wants to be ahead of everybody. But we're going to show you how this works. So here's 14 predictions that are officially available on the website. Some of them are going to be funny. Some of them are not. And some of them are going to tell you exactly how many points you can get on those if you get them right. There is more points if you answer faster. So if you want to put a reminder on your phone in the morning, each prediction will be posted on the website at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Rob, let's read some of these predictions on VTnews.ai from the top to bottom. And Vinny, Tom, Adam, if you guys want to score your predictions now, you can. Let's go through them.
I'm going to go. Okay.
So number one, I'm not logged in, but we can start it here right now. So number one, how many former presidents do you think will attend Trump's inauguration? Okay. None, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. And if Michelle doesn't show up, it still counts as Obama showing up. So 4 is everybody shows up. 3 is one of them doesn't show up, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Vote.
Number 2, Trump has stated he has 100 executive orders planned for day one. How many executive orders will Trump execute by the end of January 21st? That's a day after inauguration. You have the breakdown on how many he's going to do. Go to the next one, Rob. Okay. Which Trump cabinet appointee confirmation hearing process will take the longest if they are all confirmed at all? You can pick and choose which ones those are. They're right there. Go to the next one, Rob. What will the state of U.S. border security look like at the end of Trump's first week in office? It gives you options on what to do. 5, what will happen to Truth Social 1 month after Trump takes office? 6, will Trump pardon Snowden the first 100 days? 7, will Trump restart the Keystone Pipeline the first 100 days? 8, how many of Trump's core cabinet members will change within the first 100 days? Will Trump once again remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accords in his first 100 days? 10, how will inflation compare on the day 100 versus his first day? 11, will Trump evoke an executive order in his first 100 days to resume construction on the southern border, the wall that he wanted to build? 12, who will receive executive pardons during Trump's first 100 days? Rob, can you open that one up? Because that's 800 points. And that one, you got a few of them right there. Who do you think is going to get that? Will it be Biden, January 6 rioters, himself, Fauci, Mayorkas, or none of the above? Go to 13. I've got 2 more to go. Will an incident that creates a security concern happen during Trump's inauguration? And last but not least, will Trump take executive action against TikTok in his first 100 days? If you are good at, by the way, behind closed doors, I just want to prepare you guys. Because Tom has an MBA and the rest of us don't, Tom's been talking shit that he's going to kill us in this game because Tom is very good at these types of games. Yep. So if you want to join us, we're going to go all the way to the 100th day, which means the 100th day will be 100 days from January 20th. So it's not going to be done till February, March, April, end of April, okay? Maybe May 1st. And then the winners will have some special surprise and prizes for you guys. So go to vtnews.ai and start posting your predictions now. You do get points the earlier you post. So the second person gets fewer, third fewer, fourth fewer. And the leaders bulletin will be posted with your name there. Make sure your name is there so we can track you. You will see the leaders bulletin of people with the highest scores on their predictions. All right. So let's get right into it. Again, go to vtnews.ai, vtnews.ai to become the Newstradamus. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.